Let me see. I met your mother, I believe, before we started dating, sort of briefly, at football games, sophomore year when I transferred in. Thought she was pretty cute.
It was a St. Francis football game, and he was dating someone else.
She was dating one of the captains of the football team.
And then not long after that, he broke up with his girlfriend, I broke up with my boyfriend, and we went on our first date to the movies.
Do you remember what movie you saw?
Was it No Mercy?
Yeah.
It was No Mercy. Yeah, it was No Mercy.
We went to see the movie No Mercy with Richard Gere, Kim Basinger, in December of that year.
And he was very persistent, kept calling the house, and I'd tell my mom to tell him I wasn't home, and he'd come to the door and I'd tell her to tell him I wasn't home. And my mom would get really angry because she thought he was so cute and so sweet.
We started dating, exclusively, probably somewhere in the mid-spring. I may have mildly stalked her at some point during that time.
The first dance we went to, I believe, was junior prom.
I think the first dance we went to was, I want to say it was her prom, junior year. We had a sweet outfit senior year. I had like a silver tux on with a blue cummerbund and tie. Mom had a blue dress on, so we matched. It was quite the thing. It was rock solid.
I stayed here and went to the University of Toledo my freshman year of college because I wasn't really sure, what I wanted to do. And my parents were like, why don't you stay here and see how it goes? And he went to Notre Dame.
Mom was probably one of the reasons that I went to Notre Dame, because I took her and a friend of mine over there to see it. I was originally going to Michigan, and Mom said, you're crazy not to go here. And then she came to see me when she was up there and met a bunch of girls from St. Mary's, really liked St. Mary's.
I applied to St. Mary's College in South Bend near Notre Dame, and I didn't tell Scott that I applied, actually. And I told him 10 days before we were leaving for school that I was coming back with him.
So after we graduated, I was applying to law schools. We always knew I wanted to go to law school. Mom, I think, really wanted to go to Chicago.
I wanted to move to Chicago. That was always my dream. I had a degree in finance and just wanted to go work in a big city. But Scott was applying to law school, and I wasn't really sure. He wasn't kind of including me in the decision. Like most men, he didn't think through the whole thing. So I said to him at the beginning of our senior year, I said, well, so what's your plan?
But I got into law school at Ohio State in Columbus. We went down to Columbus. Mom found a series of jobs, actually some pretty good jobs. It was great because I didn't have to take out a bunch of loans because Mom had some really good jobs while I was there. And
he clerked at Shoemaker Loop and Kendrick in the summer while we were in Columbus, and I stayed and worked for Bank One in the summertime.
We got engaged in Myrtle Beach at the end of my first year of law school.
I had no idea it was coming. Absolutely no idea it was coming, because I just thought I was just gonna, wait around. I never really thought about my wedding day ever. I was fine with the way things were. We were, I knew we'd eventually probably get married and have kids, but I wasn't, it was more on Mimi's insistence, on Grandma's insistence that we get married.
It was a lot of fun. Anybody who was there, people from work who went there almost 25 years ago, next year, still remember that. It was a great wedding, great time. But
we're still friends with everyone that was at our wedding. We still are very, very close.
And of our college friends who ended up in the next 3 years all getting married right after that, we were the first one. And that year, I think we had 8 weddings between then and
and we have no divorces.